Have you ever looked at a map and noticed Greenland, the giant icy island near North America, and wondered, why is it part of Denmark, a tiny country far away in Europe? It seems kind of strange, right? But to understand why, we have to go way back in history. Around the year 1000, Vikings from Scandinavia sailed across the Atlantic. They discovered Greenland and even set up small settlements there. Life there was freezing cold, so most Vikings eventually left. But at the time, Greenland wasn't actually empty. The Inuit people had been living there already for thousands of years. The Inuits knew how to survive and hunt in the Arctic. Greenland became now a country home to both Inuit traditions and European Viking influence. This created the first connection between Greenland and modern Denmark. Fast forward to the 1700s. Back then, Denmark and Norway were actually not countries, but actually one kingdom together. During this time, European countries were racing to claim faraway lands. Denmark and Norway didn't want to be left out, so they turned their attention back to Greenland, where the Vikings had been. A Danish-Norwegian priest named Hans Egede sailed there in 1721. The reason no one else had sailed there before him was due to the fact that Greenland was very far away with extreme cold weather, and it didn't have a lot of natural resources. So other countries were looking elsewhere and kind of forgot about Greenland. Hans Egede wanted to teach Christianity to the Inuit people, and he also helped the Denmark-Norway kingdom set up trading posts and towns in Greenland. He became a key reason to why Greenland would be connected with Denmark. But it didn't stop there. In the early 1800s, everything changed because of the Napoleonic Wars in Europe. Denmark and Norway ended up on the losing side, and in 1814, they were forced to split apart in the Treaty of Kiel. On the winning side was Sweden and Britain. Sweden at the time had the main goal of getting Norway since they lost Finland to Russia in 1809, while the British cared more about trade routes and naval power. Since Greenland lacked big cities, farmland and gold, Britain looked elsewhere. Britain at the time already controlled a huge global empire with India, Canada, and the Caribbean, and these colonies were simply more valuable than Greenland. So thanks to this, Denmark got Greenland and even Iceland and the Faroe Islands for the same reasons. And Britain and Sweden didn't really care to take over the small trading posts and towns in the remoteness of Greenland. From 1814, Greenland ruled Denmark, and in 1953, Denmark made Greenland an official part of the kingdom, and Greenlanders became Danish citizens. Later, in 1979, Denmark gave Greenland home rule, which meant Greenland could make many of its own decisions. In 2009, it got even more powers, like controlling its resources. Still, Denmark handles defense, foreign policy, and gives financial support that helps Greenland, and that's why they still are a part of Denmark. Today, Greenland is massive in size and has about 56,000 people. So, why is Greenland part of Denmark today? Because of its history, location, and climate. And that's why Greenland is part of Denmark.